am your host.
We out.
You out?
No.
What you mean you out?
No.
You out?
Alright, baby. We out.
Hold up, you going to? Y'all done did what y'all done did. Y'all can leave. I got more of a show to do.
Yeah, we'll be back, yo.
You be back.
Yeah.
You gonna holler.
Holler, baby.
Tell you what. Make note to self. Put them on the last end of the show. That's if they even get on the next show. You know what I'm saying? But you're now rocking with me. You're now rocking with the best. I am your host, Sensei the Ace, and you're on another dope ass episode of what? Sans Corner. Hey, I got the one and only. You already know who she is. If you haven't been to one of her events, you probably did. But no disrespect though. But I got the one and only to my left of me, the CEO. Done been here, there, everywhere. The one and only Amilly Entertainment.
What's
Capri
up?
Lawrence. What's good, baby? What's good
up?
with you?
What's
What's good with you? Appreciate you for coming on my block, blessing my block. That's what it is. I appreciate you. How you
Thank
been?
you for having me. I'm great.
How's life?
Good.
Life is good. Life is
is
great.
good.
2020 just started.
2020 just started.
And things are
I'm
good.
ready.
Things are good. All right, bet. We're gonna talk about Amilly Entertainment. Well, first off, a lot of people don't know that Amilly is two words. It's actually a Millie. It's not a Millie put together.
Right.
So explain the clause, the definition behind it, Amilly.
Well, Amilly basically was named after my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Mildred. She raised me. That's my baby. She passed away a few years ago, and so when I was, trying to brand myself the proper way, and I was trying to come up with a name with my company, get my LLC. Show Flacco, shout out to Show Flacco. If anybody out there, everybody knows Show Flacco. He actually is the one who said Pre. He texted me one day like, Pre, name it Amilly, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. So it's named, in honor of my grandma.
That's what it is, man. If you're not tuning in, you're not rocking with me, one of the best that ever did. I am your host, Sensei the Ace, and you're on another episode of Sans Corner. Right now, I gotta pay a couple bills right quick. Hey, for real though, if you want to talk about shooting events, you need your event shot, photographs, memorable moments. Holler at my boy Richard Griffin on Facebook. That's the man behind the camera right now. You just can't see him because you're watching us dope people. But also on Instagram, you can look him up at richg_photopro. Holler at my man, you know what I'm saying, about them, them pictures. Anytime you feel like it. I'm actually in the house to be when we talking about this corner drip, that Sans Corner merchandise. I'm actually in this man's house right now. If you want to get with anything need to be printed up on your shirts, your hoods, anything, holler at my man Alex Giles, man, on Facebook. I'm in this crib right now actually shooting for another dope ass episode of Sans Corner. Getting back to the topic of the hour though, the main lady on my left right quick, Capri Lawrence, shout out to Amilly Entertainment. What's good with you?
What's up?
We back, man. So you promote open mics, as I performed on your open mics a few times, as the majority of the 757. You do showcases also for those open mics. You do invasions. We can get to that a little later.
Okay.
But what is it that made you say? First of all, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it. My first show that I had was 2013.
Wow.
So yeah, that was my first actual show that I had, 2013. So I've been doing it ever since then.
2013. So actually, I guess the question that, along with me and along with the rest of my viewers, we want to know is, what made you just jump up and say, hey, I'm going to start doing open mic shows and promoting and giving people opportunity to showcase their talent? What made you say you want to do that?
Well, basically for me, how it came about was I've always, since a child, and all my friends, anybody who knew me growing up knew that I was all about music, just all about music. I'm a hip hop head. I was the female that was listening to, all the rap, while everybody else was listening to the R&B. I've always been into music, rap particularly. But Lauren Bishop, shout out to Lauren Bishop, Shirley Mays Catering.
Right.
I met him through one of my cousins. My cousin named Crystal. I met him through her.
Right.
Me and him just became real cool. You know what I'm saying? Started hanging out. Whatever. He let me know he did music. You know what I'm saying? So he was how I got introduced to the local scene. Local side. Started supporting him, going to his shows, meeting everybody, you know, just politicking, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just, he's how I got familiar with the scene.
Right.
Met CEO P, shout out to CEO P as well. And one day he hit me up, you know, we do the Suffolk showcases, Norfolk showcases, all that. I didn't start that, which, you know, some people new on the scene may not know, but I did not start that. That was started by Double XL and CEO P Bailey.
Okay.
They was putting it together at that time. He knew I was from the city, so he was like, hey, Pre, you want to help me put together this Suffolk show? So me and Smurf did that, and it was on from there because I've always loved music. So, you know, once I got into this thing, I just loved it, you know, and, you know, I just took off from there, you know what I'm saying? So.
That's what it is, and it's been flowing and going great ever since. I mean, you can't go nowhere within the 757 when it comes to, you know, doing open mics or just doing a showcase in general with independent artists without hearing your name amongst many. So we're gonna get into another question. So, like, we're talking about your open mics. Me, myself, I rap along with a lot of other people, and the open mic is actually one of the most important parts when you're an independent artist, is getting your music out there.
Right.
It's actually basically practicing your performance.
Absolutely.
Can you elaborate on that for me?
Like you said, I agree that, you know, performing in general, open mic, showcase, whatever you want to call it, is very vital and very important. For one, like you said, you're spreading your gift, you know, you're spreading your gift to the world, you know, to the people that's at the shows. So you're, you know, promoting yourself by doing that. And then practicing performance is so important. Like, it's very important. A lot of people don't realize it until you go to some of these artists that don't do open mics, and they open up and they look stupid on stage. They have no stage presence. They just look dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see it a lot. Like, a lot of the younger artists, they pay to open up for the little babies, and, you know, but they skip the important stages of learning, you know, how to perfect their craft. And performing is an absolute important part of perfecting your craft as an artist.
Dope ass answer, man. I feel you. If you're not tuning in, you're now rocking with the best, and the best is. I'm your host, Sensei the Ace. You're on another dope ass episode of Sense Corner. Homegirl on the left, super promoter. I'm talking about, you might even want to call her a producer, because she's probably produced half of y'all lives out here on this independent track shit. We're talking about Capri Lawrence, Amilly Entertainment. So, you are one to not let your feet have any grass grow underneath of it at all. Like, your shows primarily are in Virginia, but it's nothing to hear about Virginia invades New York, Virginia invades Georgia, Virginia invades ATL, which that's something you got coming up
next weekend.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
January
So
18th.
I say all of that to go along the lines of networking.
Absolutely.
So how important is networking when it comes to this industry right here?
And networking is, outside of promoting yourself, to me, networking is number 2 on the list, because you have to mingle with people. You know what I'm saying? That's how people get on. That's how you networking is just super important. So that's why I started the Invasions, because, you know, I felt like I've done everything I can do in Virginia for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing these dope shows every week, packed out capacity. Like, what more can we do? What more can I do? As someone who loves the crafts, to help our artists, you know, get seen. So, yeah, so we just go state to state, sharing our gifts with the world. We meet, you know, all types of people, different promoters, different artists. I've had artists do tracks with artists from other states, you know what I'm saying? And artists from other states come down here, and it's just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But networking is definitely very important on all levels, you know what I'm saying? But I think traveling is also very essential, you know what I'm saying, to meet somebody outside of our comfort zone and maybe, you know, get some new fans in some new states, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Like, it's all good. It's great if you can get your buzz trending in the area where you're from. But the point of to do it all is to get the world to understand what you got going on. So yeah, you have to travel, you know. So that was an important issue that I wanted you to cover. Being a professional, a successful professional woman, that you have been doing this for years and you have that experience. So, you know, you got a team with you. You know, your team, they also have a team. You know, but you know, you got your day ones that have stayed with you. You know, Nicole Buckley of Live Wire. Shout out Nicole.
Shout
You also
out.
have you know, you can in any given event, you can walk up in Shockers or Montego Bay or the Spades Lounge or wherever, and you can also find Capri and Kendra Lamb sitting at the door. Also, you can see Kendra Lamb, or maybe you can see Tamara Pruden. You know, so how important? Oh, also playing on the ones and tunes, her DJ Baby Boy. You can also see him. Shout out DJ Baby Boy, man.
Shout out Baby Boy.
How important is it to have that team of A1s?
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important. They're my friends, you know, more so than my team, but they support me in anything that I do, and everybody need that. Just genuine love, genuine support, you know what I'm saying? We support each other mutually, you know what I'm saying? Everything Nicole got going on. Shout out to Nicole Buckley, Live Wire. Artists, if you need to get your music right, BMI, copyrights, you need to help getting your LLC. Nicole is your woman. She also got a lip gloss line that I have on right now. Glossed up by Cole. But yeah, you know, so it's definitely important having people to have your back, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the team, Kendra, she's a part of my team, you know what I'm saying? That's she works all my event doors, like you said. Baby Boy, shout out to my DJ. I don't know what I would do without him. But yeah, hey, it's no greater feeling. I tell them I love them all the time, every day, because I couldn't you know, they encourage me to be, sometimes when I feel like I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? They right there. Stephanie, shout out to Jamaica. Y'all know her as Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. Like, that's my dog. But I love all of them, and hey, you gotta have a solid group of people around you to inspire and to encourage you to, you know what I'm saying, do more.
That says a lot.
And be great.
Yeah, to be great, because if you're not around a group of people that's not inspiring you to be better than what you are, then you're not around the right people. She made a dope point right there, which is it went along the line size of a conversation me and my engineer had that's shooting me with these dope ass pictures right now. Shout out to Richard Griffin. Hey man, get your shots. Richard Griffin on Facebook. We had a conversation about that. So how can my people get in contact with you when it comes to they might want to, you know, get on one of your open mics, or they might want to sit up there and get on it? How can they get in contact? How can they reach you?
Easiest way is social media, you know what I'm saying? So Capri Lawrence on social media. I'm Capri Lawrence on Facebook. On Instagram, you can find me at Amilly Entertainment. That's AMILLENT. For the new artists, what I normally like for them to do is come to an open mic first. You know what I'm saying? Open mic, you just come in, you sign up, and just come, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what you got. Let me see, you know, where I can fit you in as far as the shows go. But yeah, just hit me up and I'll be glad to let you know the next date and we can get it popping from there.
All right, if you're not tuning in, you're now rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sensei the Ace, and you're on another episode of Sans Corner. I got the one and only Capri Lawrence sitting in the building, blessing my corner. We're going to get into some of your things about your show, but now I want to try to focus in on the positiveness that you do as well.
Okay.
You have done a lot of positive shows for, you know, issues that have happened. I remember in Norfolk, there was a female that had passed away. She had got shot by Norfolk police or whatever. She was also a rapper. She also had graced your presence on your scene, and you did a show for her, a benefit show, as well as you did a benefit for Brittany, my ex-fiance, and you did a benefit show for her. And I was a little bit for that one. But getting past that, you do a lot of positiveness in regards to this game that you're running. Right. Not playing, but you're running. What's the method behind the madness on that?
I mean, we always got to give back. Like, we got to give back to our community. Like, I would be nothing without the community. You know what I'm saying? We all need each other, and not necessarily just on a business aspect, just in life. That's just the type of person I am. If somebody in need, or I feel like it's something I can do to help this situation, I'm going to help. I'm going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like God put us here for each other. So especially when it comes to the music, you know, scene, if we lose one that's close to us, you know, like Brittany, she wasn't an artist, but she was at every show, supporting Triangle Movement, supporting me, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was always there just supporting. So, you know, and same with LB, she was, you know, an artist. So, we got to give back to our own, especially. So that's nothing. That's
Hey,
part
and
of
that
it.
love is very much appreciated. It was appreciated then, and it's very much appreciated now. That was 3 years ago. And keep in mind, she said she's been doing this since 2013. This happened 2016. And Capri is well known, and she's been doing this. If you don't know her, you probably living underneath a rock. But I appreciate you sliding up out of her, watching us, as I always say. She's been doing it since 2013, and you can't go to anywhere out here when it comes to open mic without hearing about this woman to my left. So when it comes to your shows, true or false? If somebody is lucky enough to sign up for one of your shows, all right, boom, they on. Now we're gonna get to the other methods of your show in a second.
Okay.
But if someone is lucky enough to sign up for your show, true or false? One of your pet peeves, the aggravation of it all, is when somebody is on your show and they do not promote your show at all, and they're on the ballot. True or false? You don't.
Very fucking true.
Huh?
They already know. Like, that is the worst. If you want to make me mad, you want to not get on another show, just don't promote. You know, I feel like I put together these events and I promote, you know what I'm saying? I promote my events. And,
Facts.
And it's not just
Facts.
for me, it's for all of us. You know, on my shows, artists are able to make money, and it's your gift that you're trying to, like, why wouldn't you want to promote to let, you know, something that you're a part of? Like,
Exactly.
I'll never understand it, but as you still see me venting about it, still 2020, you know, I guess it's a part of the game. Some artists, I don't know. I just feel like if you don't promote yourself and what you're a part of, like, I can't take you serious. Like,
all right, boom. If you're now tuning in, you're now rocking with the best. I'm sitting with the one and only Capri Lawrence on Sam's Corner. We're going over her pet peeves about her shows. All right, so how do you feel about this one right here? True or false? You don't like this shit. All right, so I done just got on your stage, I done perform. I'm gonna go to the bar, get me one more drink this, and then I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. How do you feel about that? I'm rapping and I'm rolling out.
no rapping and rolling.
Oh no, I
rapping
can't
and
just sit
rolling.
up there and do my thing and then leave. What's good?
I feel like that the main, you know, I want my events to be an experience for all the artists involved. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's a respect factor. You know, like, we're all independent. We all are, you know, in the 757, we all trying to get out of the 757. We all just grinding, trying to get it. So I just feel like we got to show that mutual respect to every artist that touched the stage. Or at least, like I tell artists, now, if you don't stay to the end, then that's cool. But don't just get on my stage and walk right out. Like, I just feel like that's very disrespectful.
Yeah,
that's just
right.
something that I hate. And, you know, I just hate it. I just feel like it's disrespectful to me. I feel like it's disrespectful, you know, to the other artists performing behind you as well. Like, show a little bit of respect. The same respect you want people to show you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. The year was about 2017. I think your show was at, I want to say it was Montego Bay. That's the one where you walk in and the stage is right there. When you walk in, the straight shot, the stage is left. Right
Okay,
down the
yeah,
left.
Montego.
Okay, bet. I can't make this up. I was not performing that night. I wasn't performing. I was there and I watched every act and I stayed to the end. The last performance was two brothers that sang and their name was Inclusive. Inclusive. These brothers, and they were the last act. These brothers blew me away. I mean, straight dopeness. So you did yourself a disservice when you walk out because you don't know who's next and what they got to offer. That's the anti-benefit when you rap and roll. I'm not gonna lie, those brothers blew me away, and they were the last thing. And I stayed to the end, man. They were dope. So you know,
it's a fact.
You know, if you're not tuning in, you're not rocking with me. Since it the Ace on another dope episode of Sam's Corner, I got the one and only Capri Lawrence of Amilly Entertainment, the super promoter. She doing her thing, and she's been very successful in her game. Needless to say, a lot of you watching already know. If you look at her page, like I've looked at her page and saw something, 10 tips for surviving in entrepreneurship. Now, I'm not gonna speak on all 10. I'm gonna speak on about 5 of them. I'm gonna throw 5 of them out there, and 5 of them, these are her beliefs. Believe in yourself. Be authentic and honest. Stay consistent. Keep business. Give back. Now, on those, and also, you being honest, you gotta stay consistent. But on those right there, this comes from your experience. Now, we're not speaking on the other 5, but all of those were dope too. Mm-hmm. This was just the ones that really stood out towards me because those are the issues that you really come across when people don't know how to keep business.
Right.
Another thing is giving back, like you said before, as though you do. When we talk about all that, is this really all that the experience that you came across? Is this really all that this is what this has taught you? Those 10.
Yeah, I mean, plus a lot more. But I was only allowed to give 10, but those were some of the most important things that I felt like when you're running a business, that's important. You know what I'm saying? So being consistent, like especially in the music field, I'm sure you see it. We all see it. Right. We got an artist that's buzzing. He popping right now. He fall off. Then when you try to come back, ain't nobody worried about you. Like you have to be, and whatever you do, it don't matter whether you're an artist, whatever you do in life, you just got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? With yourself, stay with it. Stay the course, and you'll be successful. You know what I'm saying? Give back. We already spoke on it. You got to give back.
Right.
Like you have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Blessed to be a blessing.
Right. Right.
What else did you say? Or what else did I say? But yeah, and keep business. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, one problem that I really don't have that issue. Like the few friends that I have in the business, they understand that business is business. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no personal in business. I follow the rules. I don't care how much I love your song. I'm not skipping you. I'm not putting you up on a list.
Right,
I'm not doing none of that. Because my name, Capri the Best is Amilly Entertainment, mean more to me. Huh. You know what I'm saying? My reputation and my character, like I won't do it. But some people don't understand. They come try to pay me. Man, Craig, I got $50. Put me next. No. Like,
right.
No. Now I want your $50. Yeah, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
First of all, for money. Like money come, money go.
It's professionalism at its most highest. You gotta have professionalism. Mm-hmm. I would be wrong to sit up here and say that another pet peeve that you have when it comes. I would be wrong if I was not say that another pet peeve that I really just halfway forgot, but it'll come to me in a minute. But we're going moving along to another question I have for you. This is something that I've been wanting to ask you. This is something that I seen. Shout out to Roller, you know what I'm saying? Battle rapper. Shout out to him. He really made me want to ask this, and this is something I really want to ask her. Okay. What's up, Roller?
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that you do events for, putting on your rap shows and putting on people that sing and whatnot. As I had John Dawson on the last show. Mm-hmm. Would you do a rap battle show?
I wouldn't. I mean, I feel like for one, I like to stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? And that's not my lane. Not to say that I want to be boxed in, and I can't try new stuff, but that's not my lane. My passion is for this, not for that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just trying to dibble in that just because I could. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I got homies that throw rap battles. Shout out to Seven Shitty Sharks. Shout out to Nut House.
Right.
Hey, you want to battle? Go holler at them. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what Amilly Entertainment about.
So we ain't gonna have nobody face to face.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And your shit.
A long time ago though, was this my first event? I had a rap battle at my event. Who battled? Huh? I don't even remember now. But it was the first event I had. It was on my all ladies show. I can't even remember who battled right now, but anyway.
Well,
yeah.
let's go into we got to dip into this, the shade and the negativity somewhere. We got to dip into this a little bit, Okay. So, in your years of doing this, what is because being honest, let's be real, ain't nobody really, doing nothing. Ain't nobody really putting hands on nobody out here for real. But the little shade that you have had, What's the most extreme shade that you have had in doing this promoting shit? In doing this promoting shit.
Oh, man.
Like, for real. Like, you know, I mean, we being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody put, like, but the shade that could happen. What that happen? That's sad.
Man, I can't do it.
Come on.
I won't speak on the most extreme shade I had because, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm not going to do it.
All right, because I had a question after that.
But, you know, I get the shade, you know what I'm saying? The rappers stay mad if you don't put them on this show or that show. They talk about promoters, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I've grown up over the years and I've learned how to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And without getting it, because I'm a woman, you know what I'm saying? So women are emotional. So I've grown and learned, you know, hey, this what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? I try to express to people, as anybody know, look around. It's like 1 million rappers just right here in the 757.
Facts.
To one me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody want to be on my shows, and I appreciate that. I love that. Like, I want y'all to be on my shows, but I can't please everybody. I have an event every week, and it's still, I can have an event every day with all different rappers, and it still could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot of y'all, so I just do the best that I can do with the time, you know, that I have. But
I hope that
don't shade me. Just, you know
I hope that has explained a lot of ounces.
It's a lot.
I hope that has explained a lot of ounces to a lot of things, because, like, I've seen that on your post has been some things where it's in, you know, sometimes, I'm just speaking sometimes, and it's not a lot. Sometimes, you know, you'll be saying somebody has responded with some shade or somebody is mad or something, and what your response right there explains it all. Hey, look, the success that she is gaining, you know, in other words, sometimes you might gotta pick a number. You know, I mean, it's just like that. You know, if you have not performed or not been at one of her events, like, you gotta understand, it ain't even like really to pick a number. It's just like, you know,
sometimes you gotta wait your turn.
Sometimes you got to wait your turn. You know, she has a lot of events. Man, what is it? Draft day. Back like I never left. They gonna love me for my ambition. They still love me for my ambition. A pre-day. Now the thing about it is, being honest, I've never been to pre-day, and it's no disrespect, but understand why though. Your birthday and my birthday. No, I'm sorry. Let me get that right. Your birthday and my mother's birthday is the same day. So that's why I've never been to December 16th. I've never been. But this year, I had something going on. It was not yet. Pre-day was not on the 16th.
Let's be clear. Pre-day is never on my birthday.
Hence, wait. I missed the
pre-day
scene.
Is never on December 16th. It's always, my birthday never falls on a weekend. So it's either always the 13th or the 14th or the 15th. So try again. Saying.
So we're gonna move along, right? We're gonna move along. If you're not tuning in, you're not rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sensei the Ace. We're on another dope episode of Sans Corner. I just got finished looking like a jackass, but I was speaking the truth though. But I just got finished looking. It's okay though. He hung. So we gonna dig back into her right quick. So got a boyfriend?
No. Single.
You got somebody that's saying that they claiming you? Somebody that think that they claiming you?
I don't know.
An artist that they think that they claiming you?
No, that's a definite not. No.
And, all right, so
it's so crazy. Let's speak on that real quick.
Bet.
Because like I don't date artists. I dated a few artists in my past years, but I don't date artists. And I don't even like my friends that date artists. So I told my friend earlier, Nicole Buckley, shout out to Nicole Buckley. I hope she's watching, but I told her earlier,
here we go.
I said, if y'all gonna date artists, at least don't date these whack ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? At least get a nigga with some bars or something, like, you know what I mean?
So don't date a nigga.
If you gonna do it, like, at least get a nigga that.
Don't date a nigga that can't spit a hot 60.
You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, look, he
Sorry.
Hey, look, he cute and everything, but he can't spit. Nah, leave that nigga alone. Hey, wait, No, yeah. His hook was dope. I was hooked. Yeah, holla. No. All right, bet, right? so that's how it go. So what about short niggas?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you. You see my post? I got stood up by a short nigga, yo. Nah.
You got stood up by a short?
I got stood up by a short nigga. Yo.
Maybe he fucking somebody.
I don't know. Nigga stood me up.
Come on, man.
Stood me up.
So
tall niggas only 6'2" and up. Just saying.
So you got kids? How the kids, yo?
Kids are great. Kids are great. Got 4 children.
4 children.
2 sons in college, both honor roll, 1 straight A. You know what I'm saying? My babies, Elijah and Jaleel. My oldest son just got he's in his 3rd year in college. He just got his first apartment.
Wow, that's what's up, yo.
You know, and the girls, they doing great. My youngest daughter, she's just launching her new business. I don't know if you see me talking about that. Braids by Tatiana.
Yes, I have seen that. Yes.
She's booked this weekend. She's been booked for the past few weekends. So y'all need some box braids. Come see my baby. She got you for the low.
So which leads into my next question, which you know, I got a lot of followers as well as you got 3 times more as I do, but you know, this is the chance of pretty much trying to know you off scene. With all that being said that you just said, with all that everybody that knows about you, a lot of people don't know that you also you have a full-time career.
Absolutely.
You know, you're a full-time career woman. This is your side business. You're just very successful in it, very known, and you also have a full-time career. So with that being said, let's put it together. This woman has a full-time career and very successful in her side business that you know of her for, and she's also a very dope and successful mother. So how do you balance all that out like a Libra scale to make everything equal out? How do you do that? And have been doing that since 2013.
With the grace of God, that's all I can say. It's hard. I mean, it get hard sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like you said the key word, balance. You know what I'm saying? That anything in life is a balance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it gets difficult sometimes. I do work. I do have a career. I'm a technician of 16 years. Have 4 babies. You know that I take care of and make sure they straight, raise and teach. You know, so it definitely gets difficult sometimes. I won't even front and act like it's as easy as I might make it look, but it does get difficult at times. But hey, you know, I'm a strong woman. I make it happen.
Right, dope, and shout out to you on that. You know, I'm saying all that to make another point, because a lot of people, I'm not even just gonna say women, I'm gonna say men too, make a lot of excuses for why they can't and cannot do. And I've seen what you do and what you go through off scene. And we all have a job. The majority of us have a job. And then not only that, you have to come home to your kids and you have to have a household.
Exactly.
So if you can do all that, then there really is no excuse for nobody to say that I can't get a job or I can't do this.
Right.
We even got people that have been to, you know, the fail that came home and still did and still are doing. Matter of fact, DR that just had show before last, like we said, he took a fail, came home, and now this man done got promoted and is doing well in where he works at. I can't put where he works at, but you know, if you know him, you know him. It's
about ambition. That's what I feel like. Like, you gotta be an ambitious person. If you want something, then you gonna make it happen. Like, point blank, period. We all got the same 24. You know what I'm saying? So if you want it, make it happen. But I think a lot of people talk. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good, but they don't really want what they say they want. You know what I'm saying? They don't try as hard as they can try. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we only got one life to live, and I'm going to live mine to the fullest. I'm going to take care of mine, my responsibility, my babies, that's my heart. But I'm also, do what I love to do.
Exactly. If you're not tuning in, you're not rocking with the best. You're on another dope-ass episode of Sin's Corner. I'm your host, Sensei the Ace. You also know me as Jericho Sin, and I got the one and only Capri going sitting to my left. If you don't know her, then you're lying. You probably do know her. You just hate it. But, we're going to shift it to another gear, and another gear past that, and another gear. You know how I do. We're going to speak into politics for a little bit. So, 45, if you don't know, then you probably do just bullshit. 45 done sent a little missile attack against Iran killed their number 2, so they don't struck back and struck against 2 of our bases, okay, back. So my thing is, this is the thing, if you have not been following politics, 45 has been saying that we got this and we got that, and every given time we'll do this and we'll do that. Now they don't struck at 2 of our bases, and the tweet that I saw was, "We're good." All right, bet. Capri, how do you feel? What are your thoughts on this shit that's going on right now, man?
I mean, I'm not big on politics. I will say that. I don't watch TV at all. Like I don't watch TV.
You don't got the time.
I don't. I mean, I got time, but
TV
ain't one of my big things. So, but so I don't really keep up. Like I don't watch the news. I don't keep up. You know what I do see, and that's not really nothing to brag about. I think I do need to keep up better what's going on in our world. But Facebook they tell it all. Or at work they gonna tell it all. But I don't know. It's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to go to war. I don't know. Like it's scary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, I just feel like at the same time, it is what it is. Like this is the world we in. This is the life we lead. Ain't my opinion. All these opinions and not to say people can't have opinions, but like it ain't gonna change nothing. How we. Our vetting online and about this, that, and the third. But all we can do is just pray for our nation. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then God turn the wheel. You know what I'm saying? And keep us as safe as possible because
Facts.
It's definitely scary because we know we got one of the biggest naval bases in the world.
Exactly.
In our backyard. So
Facts.
It's definitely scary. So. And in our lifetime, we've never seen a real war for real. So
we've seen. We've seen Desert Storm, but we haven't seen that. See, the thing is, we've always sent our troops abroad. The war never really came to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We always sent our troops abroad. So our prayers for the troops that have went abroad already, the National Guardsmen or whoever. Me being a veteran myself, I know what time it is. A prayer, because right now while we sitting up here chilling, it's somebody somewhere, man, on some bullshit. They living though, but they on some it's on some bullshit, but they doing their thing to make sure that I can sit up here and do this right here. Right. She can do what she do. So shout outs to all my veterans and all my active armed forces, everybody, amen, Army, whatever, amen. I appreciate you. Getting to the majority vote of the conversation. Hey, look, right? Iran, y'all sit up there and made $80 million little deadline or whatever bounty on Trump head. Look, right? I can't get to that. Even if I get to it, how you gonna get it to me? You can cash out it to me. Even if I kill him, I'm not gonna be able to spend it. Capri, you might sit up there and kill it. How you gonna get the money? I don't know. That sound decent, but Iran, we ain't really with that. Hey, we would love to do it, but on some honest shit, we ain't had nothing to do with that. But the fact being, all the other shit aside, though, for real, we got Little Creek right there. We got Langley right there. We got a lot of military bases and shipyards on the eastern seaboard. So this shit is really actually kind of scary while you bullshitting. No bullshit. I joke, but I'm anti-45 anyway, so that's how y'all feel. That's how I feel on the matter.
Okay, so what? I don't want to sound ignorant, but what's 45?
Trump is the 45 president.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay.
It's cool. Hey, look, you good. Hey, look. Hey, she can take a hit like that. Hey, look, she do what she do in the 757 as far as independent music business. Hey, all y'all to perform at her event. So, like, her sitting up here not knowing what 45 meant, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean shit.
But did they know what 45 meant?
Did you know what 45? You did. All right, bet. Look, but that's all that. Capri launch. Look, moving along. Shifting to another gear. If you're not tuning with me, You now rock with the best. I'm your host, Sensei Ace. We're on another dope-ass episode of Sans Corner. You are about to know your super promoter, the person you perform for, Capri Lawrence of Amilly Entertainment, CEO, South Virginia, stand up. So, we're going to talk about sports right quick. All right, let's get me out of the way.
Can we skip this?
No, we will not. We will not. Because I got to take shame in this, so you might as well too. I'm a Cincinnati Bengal. I've been on the couch since week 3. I knew I wasn't going to make the playoffs. All right, we're moving past that.
Have they ever made the playoffs? No, I'm just asking.
She asking questions.
I
she don't know that this is my show. She asking questions, but this is my show. Let's get to you. Since this is about you, let's get to you since we want to talk about sports. So, who's your team this year? The folks want to know. Who was your team? Because at one point in time it was the Eagles, and then it was the Cowboys.
No,
I mean,
it was a joke. It was a joke. The Cowboys never was my team.
So who is your team?
The Eagles is my only team, but they don't accept me anymore.
Because you said that shit.
So, I don't have a team.
So you don't have a team?
No.
You don't have a team. So how you know about my team? You can't even speak on my team. You ain't got one.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
You can't even identify.
I mean, being honest, I never really was a football fan. I was a Michael Vick fan. And then that's how I became an Eagles fan, because I was a Michael Vick fan. Then when he left, I tried to hang on with him, but they were so sorry. You know what I'm saying? Year after year, just disappointment. So I just rather be, you know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to Mike Vick, man. Shout out to Mike Vick. That's what's
native.
Hey, shout out to Mike Vick, man. Off top though, but you never been a football fan, but you know all football.
I mean,
you know about football.
Well, I have an 18-year-old son who lives and breathes football, and
You listen to him?
I mean, we sit there, we watch together, he teach me stuff.
I bet. So we got about 8 teams in the NFL playoffs right now. So you don't got a team, as we finally done figured out now. But we got about 8 teams now. So we got the Vikings and the 49ers playing at 4:35.
Okay. I go for the Vikings. Is that the
Hey, Ro. Yeah. Hey, Ro. She with you, Ro. Hey, she with the Vikings on that one, man.
I'm only with the Vikings because one of my friends, shout out to Jermaine, his son, Jay Holmes, plays for the Vikings, so.
That's what's up, man.
Shout out to the Vikings.
Hey, man, that's what's
Shout
up,
out
man.
to Jay Holmes.
Shout out, man.
Straight from Norfolk.
Hey, that's what it is, man. Shout out to Chuck Clark, too, man. Kingsport graduate that plays for the Baltimore Ravens, who are also in the playoffs. But we can get to the next question. So, Titans versus Ravens. The team I just spoke about. The Titans versus the Ravens. They play at 8:15 on Saturday. Who you got?
I'm going to go for the Ravens.
That's what's up. I'm going for the Ravens too. Shout out to Lamar Jackson, man. You doing your motherfucking thing, man. Chuck Clark, you doing your thing, man. Y'all out there doing your thing, man. Hey, for real, y'all in my division. I couldn't do shit, but I'm going for the Ravens, man. Shut up, Dirk. I know you watching me. Shut up, Dirk, because you a rich. Shut up, Dirk. Anyway, we can move along. So we got the Texans versus the Chiefs at 3:05 on Sunday. Who you got? The Texans versus the Chiefs.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
Texans?
I don't know why though.
She don't know why, but she going with the Texans. Hey, you know what? Nah, I can't do it. I'm going to rock with the Chiefs, so we going to see what happens on that one coming up on Sunday. The last game, we got the Seahawks versus the Packers. The Seahawks versus the Packers. What you got on that, Bree?
I'm sick of the Packers, so I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Yeah, she going to go with Richmond, Virginia native Russell Wilson at QB. What's good, man? What's shout out to Russell Wilson, man? She going with the Seahawks on this one. Hey, I'm going to rock with her on that one too, man. Hey, shout out to the Seahawks, man. Y'all can do y'all thing, man. If you're not tuning in, you're now rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sensei the Ace, and I'm rocking with the best. This is Capri Lawrence, Amilly Entertainment. We sitting up here on another dope episode of Sans Corner. So we have now moved along into the portion of my show that is called, if you don't know, which you do know, this is called Who Is It? So last night, was it last night? Night before last, I didn't get stumped on my show. I had singer John Dawson, and he did not stump me on my show. Previously, before then, I had Suffolk native DR. Donovan Bogle, y'all know. DR, hey, you funny as a bitch. He looking at this laughing. Hey, I had him, he stumped me on my shit, and I thought I had some tricked up questions. And before him, I had Suffolk native Ro Holland in his crib, he stumped me on that, and I should have known. I should have had some tough questions for him. That's what it is. I refuse.
I don't want tough questions.
She don't want tough questions. All right, this is, if you didn't know, this is a portion of my show where I give my interviewee the government name of someone who has made it in the industry, and they have 3 options to guess who it is. Now, a few of you who knew about this interview inboxed me and said, "Look, make sure she get the business. Make sure, put your thinking cap on." But that's what they did, though.
That's wrong.
That's what they did. I can't get mad with them, though. Okay, so I think I did. So I'm gonna try her. Are you ready?
Do I get multiple choice?
Yeah, you get multiple choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the name.
Okay.
This is multiple choice.
Okay.
You know, you're gonna get
All right.
I bet.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Sands Corner, who is it? Capri Lawrence. And this is the person's name. Stephanie Christine Lewis. Her name again is Stephanie Christine Lewis. And your choices are.
I quit.
No, you can't see.
Okay, good. Okay, go ahead.
You can't quit off gate. You can't quit off gate.
Okay.
And your choices are Young and May, Lady Luck, or China White. Again, her name, and y'all, and don't go to your phone.
White?
Who is China White? What do you mean, who is China White?
I don't know who that is. China White?
Yeah, what do you mean? You don't know who China White is? 3-6.
What?
Now,
3-6.
now understand now, Capri
China White
is trying to throw some salt in my game.
No.
But y'all know who China White is. She just doesn't know.
Never
who
heard
it
of.
is. She's never heard of her.
I'm gonna go with Lady Luck. Wrong? Did I get it right?
She's actually wrong. But the fact of the matter is, it's actually a technicality. Because it's not a technicality. Because how do you not know who China? That's actually who China White. Ding ding ding.
She's
That's
the
who she is.
answer?
She's the answer.
Who
how
is
do you know
she?
who China White is?
I've never.
Little light skin, go hard, looking like a little mini Young and May. That's why I had Young and May as an option because
She's an artist?
Yeah, she's an artist. Pull your phone out. You got your phone on you. Don't.
I've never heard of China White.
I tell you what, if you're not tuning
Is
in,
she?
you are now rocking with the best. But we are on Mass Show, on a sub show of Mass Show. Who is it?
China White.
Sands Corner. And now she's gonna do
Who the
a
hell
little
is China White?
a little background on who China White is before we
We
go
need
into
some better
question
questions.
number 2. We got the best questions.
American
the best
rapper.
for the bestest. Yeah, there you go. American rapper. What you?
Oh.
Oh.
She was
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah.
But I mean, what you thought I was gonna make it easy for you?
Yeah, like, I don't even remember her.
But you supposed to.
Nah.
So now
This question was a bust.
So this question was a bust. All right, bet. Question number 2. Put your phone up. We
I
can't.
bet you
have it.
nobody else knows
Put
who
your
China White is.
They knew.
How many of y'all know who China White is?
They can't tell you because they behind the little lenses.
I'm gonna check.
They checked the little. They knew.
Answer the question in the comments. Who knew who China White is?
I-
And don't lie.
I bet it's like 10, 15,
Don't lie.
20 people that everybody watching who China White was.
Alright.
All right, we'll get past it. So his name is James Aduro Tapp Jr. See, yeah, I gotta hit you with this. See, they told me they hold you with.
I feel like y'all just wanted me to fail. That's why.
No. I'm gonna say the name again for everybody that's watching, and y'all can sit up there and y'all can play along too. The name is James. No.
Oh.
No. What
Somebody
you
give
do?
me the answer.
What is she? No. What is she doing? Don't take.
Somebody give me the answer.
No, keep your hands right
Text
there.
me.
Keep your hands right there. Keep your hands right there. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Let them see the nails. Let them see the nails.
Okay.
The name again is James Aduro Tapp Jr. And your choices are.
Okay.
Soldier Boy, Soldier Slim, or Too Short. James Aduro Tapp Jr. Your phone
Too
probably
Short.
ringing right now. You said Too Short.
If I got it wrong again, I'm.
No, she got it wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I would not be stumped.
Oh my
and
God.
I feel real good about this because I've been getting
Soldier
stumped.
Boy, give me another chance.
I'm giving you a bonus question, and you wrong again. The answer is Soulja Slim. James Ladera Top Jr. is Soulja Slim.
Stop using all these old rappers. I
Rest
listen
in
to trap
peace,
music.
Soulja Slim. Rest in peace, Soulja Slim. Your music won't trap music.
Give me all these old rappers.
Here we go.
Rappers who ain't made no hits since I was a baby. Like,
here we go. I've had
R.I.P.
excuses. For excuses. But these excuses take the cake. We're moving into number 3. I got Capri Lawrence, Amilly CEO promoter on Who Is It? Question number 3. She's born.
If I get this wrong.
2 out of 3. I got a bonus question for her too. So here we go. The man's name is Ricardo Emmanuel Brown. Ricardo Emmanuel Brown. And your choices are Corrupt, Slim Thug, or Gunplay.
Why you ain't use no rappers from this century?
He is for the century.
Wait. I know I'm old, but God damn.
He is for the century. I done gave him a clue.
Okay, give me the choices again.
Your choices are, the man's name again is, if you are watching this, Ricardo Emmanuel Brown. And his name is, I'm sorry, your choices are Corrupt,
Okay.
Slim Thug,
Okay.
or Gunplay.
Gunplay.
Damn.
You said he was from this century. Gunplay, the youngest one.
The correct answer is Corrupt.
I was gonna say
Ricardo
Corrupt, too.
Emmanuel Brown. All right, so we got a bonus question
Let
for
me
you.
pick my
We got a
questions
bonus
next
question.
time.
You can't pick your questions. I got to pick the question. That's not how Who Is It goes. I got to pick.
I'm a 0 and 3.
I got this should help her. I have a bonus question. If you ever been on my show and you did this, you know I don't never have number 4 questions. So I have a bonus question for her. So this should be easier. The person's name is Dewan Walker. And your choices are Jazzy Faye, Sugar Free, or Chuck Black.
Who is Sugar Free? That's number 1. Jazzy Faye was in the early 2000s. Or maybe the 1990s. I don't know. But we know it ain't Chuck Black. Okay?
How we know that?
Well, I know it ain't Chuck Black.
You know
His name is Charles.
Alright, well, yeah, his name is Charles.
But,
So you know.
Sugar Free though.
Boom, there it is. And see, I told you it would be easy because you couldn't get the last story.
I won.
And then I substituted another rapper. And
Okay, well, I got one. Sugar Free. I don't even know who that is. I'm going to have to Google him.
if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
I don't know what kind of music this man be listening to.
And look, she know who that
Jazzy
is.
Faye.
She know who the hell it is.
Corrupt.
Look, don't make me out to be a fool.
Really?
She know who the hell. Look, man.
No.
She's a music promoter. Don't.
No. I mean, if we're going to go old school, why can't we go KRS-One or something?
You would have knew who that was.
Jay-Z.
You would have knew who that was.
But you got these Sugar Free?
Exactly. Did you know who it was?
No.
Exactly.
Even when
This
you
is
sing
another-
a song, I still don't know who Sugar Free is.
Okay, bet. So this is episode 2 from the last 2 that I have not gotten stoned. This is just another interview. We venting about how she got stoned, and we appreciate your participation on Who Is It on another
And
episode.
tell me
of
who
Sit-
was in your inbox trying to tell you to give me these dumb questions.
You know, we can't.
Because if it was an artist, I'm going to make sure you go last on the next show.
We will not reveal our sources. We will never reveal our sources. We see that, you know, the phone is booming. You got to be about you. So if you're now tuning in, you've now missed another dope ass episode of Says Corner. But you can do like we always do and sit up there and do that little thing and scroll back and see what this young lady has had to say. Also, you can sit up there and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Says Corner. Pre-Lawrence to my left.
What's that?
Final thought.
Promote yourselves every day.
Well, you heard it. She said all she needed to say.
Same.
Promote yourself every day.
day.
That's what it is. I am your host, Sister the Ace. My final thought: don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. Hey, if you want it, you gotta get up, get out there and get it, cause ain't nothing free out here but advice. I am your host, Sister the Ace, and we have just concluded another dope episode of Sin's Corner. Check me out, man. Hey, like I said, don't forget to, check out my my channel on YouTube. You ain't got to, subscribe to it, but yeah, subscribe to it for real. I'm making my mark, doing my thing out here, and as always, I see you again. Salute.
Peace.
We out.